What was Disney's highest grossing film from 2014 to 2015? Hey homies, welcome back, or welcome if you're new here. My name's Haley. You're on the Always Wonderland blog at alwayswonderland.com, and today we are doing 2014 to 2015. We are trekking right along, are we not? It's been a wild ride. Per usual, Will is crazy. Imbies is with me. She's under the desk right now, hanging out. So tippy tappies will happen, and so will the squeaky chair. Okay? It's also like 9 in the morning, and I need coffee. It's right there. I'm lovingly staring at it. I am ready to get this day started, but also I am tired. It's just been one of those weeks. I'm pulling up all my stuff so we can get it together. All right. Oh, how's everybody been? How you guys doing? Is everyone okay out there? I know we only have a few more of these, and then we're gonna move on to bigger, crazier things. I say that. I don't know. You guys, we're just gonna go for it. Okay? But how are you guys doing? You guys doing all right? Yeah? I'm still prepping for our Disneyland trip. That is gonna be the end of September. Since I did get Oogie Boogie Bash tickets, I'm so excited. Now I just gotta theme myself to my sister. Travis won't dress up. He's a lame-o, but it's okay. He'll be there for emotional support and to carry around candy bags. You know, just a man doing man things. Otherwise, yeah, everything's been pretty on track. I did change out the stuff. Do we like it? How do we feel? I don't know. It kind of distracts my brain because I'm so used to seeing the red. And I accidentally wore gray today. I wasn't planning on wearing gray, but I did. So, I don't know. It's kind of cute, right? I have others. I wasn't sure which one to pick. Anyway, before I make this video 5 hours long, let's jump into this, shall we? All right, first movie is called The Pirate Fairy. When a misunderstood dust keeper fairy named Zarnia steals Pixie Hollow's all-important blue pixie dust and flies around to join forces with the pirates of Skull Rock, Tinkerbell and her fairy friends must embark on an adventure to return it to its rightful place. I mean, it sounds like a really cute Tinkerbell movie. If you've seen this, let me know if it's any good. The next movie, Need for Speed. It's Touchstone in DreamWorks. In a last attempt to save his struggling garage, blue-collar mechanic Toby Marshall, who with his team skillfully builds and races muscle cars on the side, reluctantly partners with wealthy, arrogant ex-NASCAR driver Dino Brewster. Just as a major sale to a car broker, Julia Madden, looks like it will save the business, a disastrous, unsanctioned race results in Dino framing Toby for manslaughter. I played the video game. I had the video game. I think it was just, was it Need for Speed, Need for Speed 2, Need for Speed Underground? It was something. I had Need for Speed, okay? I had it. Soundtrack, banging on that game, okay? 10 out of 10. I didn't watch the movie, though. So, you know, was it good? I think I probably would just prefer the game, especially at that time. I don't know, the game was great. Moving on. Muppets Most Wanted. I love this photo. Anyone else? It's a great photo. The entire Muppets gang goes on a global tour selling out grand theaters in some of Europe's most exciting destinations. Berlin, Madrid, London, and Dublin. But mayhem follows the Muppets overseas as they find themselves unwittingly entangled in an international jewel heist caper headed by Constantine, the world's #1 criminal and a dead ringer for Kermit, and his dastardly sidekick, dominant bad guy, a.k.a. number 2. That's so cute. I love the Muppets. I have a soft spot for them. I love the Muppets. Cannot help myself. I'm still salty. Don't ask, okay? You already know. If you know, you know. Hollywood Studios. Moving on. Captain America, the Winter Soldier. After The cataclysmic events in New York with the Avengers. Steve Rogers, aka Captain America, is living quietly in Washington, D.C. and trying to adjust to the modern world. But when a S.H.I.E.L.D. colleague comes under attack, Steve becomes embroiled in a web of intrigue that threatens to put the world at risk. Joining forces with Natasha, the Black Widow, Captain America struggles to expose the ever-widening conspiracy while fighting off professional assassins sent to silence him at every turn. These movies, all the Marvel movies, haven't been bad. No one I have seen complain about Marvel movies. They may not have ended the way you wanted them to, and that kind of thing. But I feel like overall, people are like, yeah, if you watch the Marvel movies, all the little mini franchises within the big franchise, they're pretty good movies. Megan and Travis have seen this. They did not complain about it. I did not watch it. I was doing schoolwork. Yeah, my life. All right? It's fine. Our first Disnature. I love it. It's called Bears. It's a Disney nature documentary about a year in the life of a brown bear family in Alaska's coastal mountains and shores. The journey begins as winter comes to an end and the bears emerge from hibernation to face the bitter cold. The world outside is exciting but risky as the cubs' playful descent down the mountain carries with it a looming threat of avalanches. I'm here for it. It's a Disnature film. And it's about bears. I love that. I love a good Disnature. If you're new here, hi. I love a good Disnature film. Planet Earth really also, sucked me in. So, I love those. Thank you. $1 Million Arm is the next film. In a last-ditch effort to save his career as a sports agent, J.B. Bernstein concocts a scheme. Haley, come on. Already? He concocts a scheme. Where is my brain? Send help. Concocts a scheme to find baseball's next great pitching ace. Hoping to find a young cricket pitcher he can turn into a Major League Baseball star. Will shenanigans has ensued. I was wondering how long it was going to take. JB travels to India to produce a reality show competition called $1 Million Arm. With the help of a cantankerous but eagle-eyed retired baseball scout, he discovers Dinesh and Raku, two 18-year-old boys who have no idea about playing baseball, yet have a knack for throwing a fastball. Baseball movie, you guys. $1 Million Arm. What a title. But, I get it. I didn't at first. I was like, what? Somebody got a mechanical arm? That's, really cool? No. But it's okay. Figured it out. Baseball movie. Willa, honey, is that... Oh. Okay. We're just going to ignore that and keep moving. Next movie. Maleficent. I'm trying really hard to ignore that. The untold story of Disney's most iconic villain from the 1959 classic Sleeping Beauty and the elements of her betrayal that ultimately turn her pure heart to stone. Driven by revenge and a fierce desire to protect the moors over which she presides, Maleficent cruelly places in curse upon the human king's newborn infant Aurora. As a child grows, Aurora is caught in the middle of a seething conflict between the forest kingdom she has grown to love and the human kingdom that holds her legacy. It was a good movie. I liked it. Maleficent is my sister's favorite villain, so of course I've seen this. I didn't have a choice. I would have watched it anyway. I'll watch a villain's film. But yeah, it was a good movie. I liked it. I didn't watch the second one. The first one did not pull me personally in enough so that I wanted to watch the second one. But it was what I thought was a good movie. Yeah, it was good. Next movie, Planes, Fire, and Rescue. I mentioned Planes in one of the other ones, and I said they were trying to capitalize on it like they did with Cars. I do think because people had seen Cars, they went and saw Planes. But then they made a second Planes movie, and I don't remember if they've made any more, but I feel like it fizzled at that point. Because they tried. But it just didn't Correct me if I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, please let me know down in the comments, because I get a little wonky sometimes, you know. But I think that's correct. All right. It is an animated comedy adventure about second chances, featuring a dynamic crew of elite firefighting aircraft devoted to protecting historic Piston Peak National Park from raging wildfires. When world-famous air racer Dusty learns that his engine is damaged and he may never race again, he must shift gears and is launched into the world of aerial firefighting. Dusty joins forces with veteran fire and rescue helicopter Blade Ranger and his courageous team, including spirited Scooper, Dipper, heavy lift helicopter, Windlifter, ex-military transport Cabby, and a lively bunch of other all-terrain vehicles known as the Smoke Jumpers. They gave them really cute names. And I think the movies are probably pretty cute. I'm just saying. Alright, sorry. I have to shift. Body parts fall asleep after a while. Anyone else have that problem? I feel like after a certain age, it just happens. You can't help it. Alright, guys. Guardians of the Galaxy. Anybody else love Rocket? I love him. From Marvel Studios comes a new team, the Guardians of the Galaxy. Brash adventurer Peter finds himself the object of an unrelenting bounty hunt after stealing a mysterious orb coveted by Ronan, a powerful villain with ambitions that threaten the entire universe. To evade the ever-persistent Ronan, Quill is forced into an uneasy truce with a quarter of desperate misfits. Rocket, a gun-toting raccoon, Groot, a tree-like humanoid, the deadly and enigmatic Gamora, and the revenge-driven Drax, the Destroyer. But when Peter discovers the true power of the orb and the menace it possesses to the cosmos, he must do his best to rally his ragtag rivals for a last desperate stand with the galaxy's fate in the balance. I will be 100% honest with you guys. I have never sat down and watched a full Guardians of the Galaxy movie. I have seen bits and pieces, and I will not lie to you. I saw a snippet of Rocket's backstory, and it tore me to shreds, and I ugly cried, and I hated every second of it, and I hate that that's in my brain now. But I saw it, and now besides the fact that he's like, we know how Rocket is, okay? Cracks me up, little mean butt, cracks me up. I just love him now. That's all. I've never sat down and watched a full movie. I know I need to, at least the first one. But then it's stuff that like how Rocket became Rocket, and I want nothing to do with it. Okay, so that's really it. But I can't wait to ride the ride in Epcot, which hopefully I will get to do next year. And I am excited that the Disneyland version of Tower of Terror is Guardians of the Galaxy, because it's something a little different. And I wonder what song I'm going to get. So, yeah. Just because I haven't seen the whole movie doesn't mean I don't like it. We'll blame it on like ADHD tendencies. Can we do that? Because I've seen bits and pieces. Anyway, moving on. 100-Foot Journey, Touchstone DreamWorks film. Displaced from their native India, the Kadam family settles in the quaint village of Saint Antonin Noble Val in the south of France. Son Hassan, an excellent chef, decides to open an Indian restaurant. The Mason Mumbai, only to run afoul of Madame Mallory, chef proprietress of a nearby La Salle Pleur. Oh my gosh, that word was really hard for me. Sorry, you guys. A highly rated classical French restaurant. It's the battle of the restaurants. I just hope everyone figures it out and we can be friends and we can have multiple restaurants. Because as someone who loves to eat, I'm cool with that. The more the merrier, you know? Yeah. The next film is called Koopsurat. I probably butchered that. I'm very, very sorry. It is a film that is not rated, and it is a film in Hindi produced by Disney in India. It's a hopeless romantic physiotherapist meets a handsome young prince who happens to be engaged to someone else. It leads to a battle of values between two unique families, one encouraging discipline and the other encouraging spontaneity, I guess is how we say that word. They want them to be happy and just do whatever on a whim. And the other side wants them to be not that way. They want them to follow through with their previous commitments. Sounds dramatic to me. Sounds like a rom-com, really. I don't know if there's com in it, but there's rom. I don't really have much to say. I don't know what's going on. But I'm sure it was great. Moving on. Alex and the Terrible, Horrible, No Good, Very Bad Day. Title. That's a lot. 11-year-old Alex experiences the most terrible and horrible day of his young life. A day that begins with gum stuck in his hair, followed by one calamity after another. But when Alexander tells his upbeat family about the misadventures of his disastrous day, he finds little sympathy and begins to wonder if bad things only happen to him. He soon learns that he is not alone when his mom, dad, brother, and sister all find themselves living through their own terrible, horrible, no good, very bad day. Yep. Yesterday, at my 9 to 5, I came in and I dropped 5 things, and then I spilled my water, and I lost my pen, and then I couldn't get the computer to turn on, and I felt like one thing after another. And I thought, wow, I really got to reel it in. Like, I think this is just me. No. I had a coworker come behind me. She made her coffee, spilled it on herself when she took a drink, then forgot it at home when she got in her car, then had her windshield chipped by a truck throwing a rock at it on her way to work. Another one's power went out while she was in the shower, and she had soap still in her hair. She had to drive to work to finish rinsing the soap. I wasn't the only one having a bad day, but at first I thought I was the only one having a bad day, so I can relate to this hard. When you think you're the only one. Nope. So, yikes. Okay, before I get into this one, sorry, apparently I had you on. Before I get into this one, I want to say, I do plan on watching this film. I have not seen it. It looked like something that would make me sad, like WALL-E, and so I just never watched it. Disney and Pixar love to make me sad, and I don't like to be sad. So there are some movies that I will avoid if I think they're going to break my heart. And this is one of them. And I have been advised that I need to watch it. Travis loves this movie. So I need to watch it. And we're going to California, so they have a lot of merch and stuff based on this movie. So I really need to reel it in and just watch the movie. Just get on Disney Plus and do it, you know? But it's Big Hero 6. An action comedy adventure from Walt Disney Animation Studios about brilliant robotics prodigy Hiro Hamada, who finds himself in the grips of a criminal plot that threatens to destroy the fast-paced, high-tech city of San Francisco. With the help of his closest companion, a robot named Baymax, Hiro joins forces with the reluctant team of first-time crime fighters on a mission to save their city. Sorry, I have a hair that won't get off my face. There it goes. Hey. Okay, sorry. Yeah. I have seen the first, I'm going to say 15 minutes of this, and it made me sad to stop watching it. I don't usually do that. I usually power through. But it was late, and I was crying, and I just went to bed. Okay, I'm just a girl. All right? But I will finish watching this movie, and I will watch it from beginning to end. I will. Don't you worry. It's on the list, like 500 other movies, but this one's at the top. Like, I know I need to watch this one before we go. So it's on the top of the list. The Narnia franchise, I think I'm going to watch that when we go to Japan. Because I haven't watched any of that. So I'm gonna watch that. I was a Harry Potter girl, but I'm going to watch Narnia when we go to Japan. I think that I got plenty of time. 14-hour flight one way. Plenty of time. The next movie is Into the Woods, and it'll be looking a little creepy in this photo, but that's okay. a modern twist on the beloved Brothers Grimm fairy tales, intertwining, my gosh, my brain like glitched. I was like, what is that word? Intertwining the plots of a few choice stories and exploring the consequences of the characters' wishes and quests. The heartfelt musical follows the classic tales of Cinderella, Little Red Riding Hood, Jack and the Beanstalk, and Rapunzel, all tied together by an original story involving a baker and his wife, their wish to begin a family, and their interaction with a witch who has put a curse on them. I assume that the photo is the witch who put a curse on them. Just leave people alone. Good gravy. You know? Next film is called Strange Magic. It is a Touchstone Lucasfilm. And it says, a fairy tale musical inspired by A Midsummer Night's Dream with popular songs from the past 6 decades helping to tell the tale of a colorful cast of goblins, elves, fairies, and imps and their adventures sparked by the battle over a powerful potion. I mean, it sounds cutesy. It looks cutesy. You know what? Tell me if you've seen it. Is it any good? Let me know. Comments. Tinkerbell and the Legend of the Never Beast is next. And it says, an ancient myth of a massive creature sparks the curiosity of Tinkerbell and her good friend Fawn, an animal fairy who is not afraid to break the rules to help an animal in need. I would be an animal fairy. Except for moments like this when Willa has shenanigans happening. Willa? Get off the chair, please. Thank you. Goodness gracious. But this creature is not welcome in Pixie Hollow, and the Scout Fairies are determined to capture the mysterious beast who they fear will destroy their home. Fawn must convince her fairy friends to risk everything to rescue the Never Beast. And I'm not gonna lie, he'd be looking scary but cute, okay? Like those eyes, while I love the color green, where are your pupils? Do you have pupils? He's just different. You know, he's just different. But that's okay. It's okay. He looks cute. He looks cute. I'm going to take a break just to sip some coffee, and then I'll be back. Because it's probably getting cold. And while I'll still drink it cold, I'd like it to be warm. Okay, sorry about that. Listen, the coffee was delicious. It is getting cold, but it's not there yet, so that was good. Also, I cleared off a notification from TikTok while I was drinking my coffee, and then you hit the button, and it's I didn't doom scroll or anything, but the first thing that popped up was Jasper and Gus. Does anybody else follow them? And it was a video of Gus drinking water, and yep, that's all I needed for today. Thank you. I loved it. I loved it. Also, Gus drinks water pretty loud. So does Willa. You can audibly hear her from the other room drinking water. She's so loud. Speaking of, I don't know where she's at, so that might be a problem later. Anyway, the next movie, USA McFarland. It's a problem. Hang on. I don't know what that was. Okay. We had to close the door, rearrange some stuff. Will is a mess. Anyway, USA McFarland. High school coach Jim White's job hopping leads him to predominantly Latino McFarland High School, located in a agricultural community in California's farm-rich Central Valley. Jim knows he has to make this school his last stop. He's out of options with both his career and his family, and finds himself in a diverse, economically challenged community that feels worlds apart from his previous hometowns. Admittedly, the White family and the students have a lot to learn about each other, but when Coach White notices the boy's exceptional running ability, things begin to change. Soon, something beyond their physical gifts impress White: the power of family relationships, their unwavering commitment to one another, and their incredible work ethic. It sounds cute. It sounds like a community movie, and learning about each other and growing as humans. Sounds like a good time. Next movie is Cinderella. While I was prepping this video and I brought this up, I thought, oh, Brandy? No. It's not the Brandy one. But I did love the Brandy one. Just gonna say. A live action telling of Cinderella. Young Ella's merchant father remarries after the death of her mother. Eager to support her loving father, Ella welcomes her new stepmother and stepdaughters, Anastasia and Drizella, into the family home. But when Ella's father unexpectedly dies, she finds herself at the mercy of a jealous and cruel new family. Finally relegated to nothing more than a servant girl covered in ashes and spitefully named Cinderella, Ella could easily begin to lose hope. But Ella does not give in to despair and meets a dashing stranger in the woods, unaware that he's really a prince. Ella finally feels she has met a kinder soul. It appears her fortunes may be about to change when the palace sends out an open invitation for all maidens to attend a ball. Alas, her stepmother forbids her to attend, but help is at the hand when a kindly beggar woman steps forward and with a pumpkin and a few mice changes Ella's life forever. It's the story of Cinderella live action version, but not Brandy. That's it. Also, in this one, her name is Ella, and her unfortunate name is Cinderella, so I don't think I like that at all. That's all. Anyway, Disnature film, Monkey Kingdom. A Disnature documentary released in Argentina. The story of a newborn, I don't know what that word is, I'll put it on screen, monkey, Kip and its mother Maya, and the struggle for survival set among ancient ruins in the story jungles of South Asia. I love a good Disnature. We know. And yes, I call them Disnature. I know they're Disney Nature. Disnature is more fun. Okay, Disnature. I am going to probably butcher this, so I'm very sorry. It's a film that's not rated. It's called Tini, El Gran Cambio de Violeta. And I butchered it, and I'm sorry. The New Life of Violeta. International film from the Walt Disney Studios Motion Pictures. After returning home from a world tour, teen pop star Violeta finds herself at a crossroads. She accepts a spontaneous invitation to travel to a beautiful Italian coastal town where she recovers from heartbreak and transforms into Tini, the woman and artist she was destined to become. It's, it looks cutesy. Sorry, Willa is being Willa. It looks cutesy. It looks like it'd be a cute movie. Let me know if you've seen it. All right, Avengers Age of Ultron is the next film. Tony Stark tries to jumpstart a dormant peacekeeping program, but things go awry, and Earth's mightiest heroes, including Iron Man, Captain America, Thor, and the Incredible Hulk, Black Widow, and Hawkeye, are put to the ultimate test as the fate of the planet hangs in the balance. Willa, your fate is hanging in the balance. Leave your sister alone. That face means please stop touching me. She just wants to play with... She just wants to play with Ember so much, and Ember wants to be left alone. Okay, as the villainous technological villain Ultron emerges, hell-bent on human extinction, it is up to the Avengers to stop him from enacting his terrible plans, and soon uneasy alliances and unexpected action pave the way for epic and unique global adventure. Girls, can we get along? Willa, stop. Ember, stop. Everyone, stop. Willa, she left because she wants you to stop. Does anyone else have this problem with their animals? They just don't. They don't always, you know? In our house, it's like having a teenager and then a toddler. And so that's really what the problem is. Ember is 10 and Willa is 1. And, yeah. The age gap, even with animals, is noticeable in what they want to do. My big sweet girl just wants to relax and hang out and lay in the yard and moo cow the grass. And Willow wants to be the embodiment of chaos. So, Yeah, cute. These kids. Also, if you haven't yet, like and subscribe. Come hang out with me. You can hear about my cute fur children. And we can talk about Disney. And a lot of times we go and we hang out with people that have cool cars. And, you know, I'm always on a good self-improvement journey. Right now, we're trying to see how much we can make good habits by the time we go to Disneyland. So, like and subscribe. Come hang out. I love having new homies. Thank you. Also, Avengers movies. Like I said, I don't think the Marvel franchise makes a bad movie. Just depends on what you're into. And if you like that kind of stuff. But I'm sure they're great. Next movie. Tomorrowland. An epic science fiction film in which, bound by a shared destiny, a bright, optimistic teen bursting with scientific curiosity and a former boy genius inventor, jaded by disillusionment, embark on a danger-filled mission to unearth the secrets of an enigmatic place somewhere in time and space that exist in their collective memory as Tomorrowland. I would like to go to Tomorrowland. Like, tomorrow would be good. Not today, but tomorrow would be good. Can we go tomorrow? That'd be great. Sorry, she's like a shark in the water. Like, I know she's close. I just don't know what she's going to do. And that, dear friends, is what worries me. Next movie, Inside Out. I loved this movie. It was so cute. I've not seen the second one. Don't ask. Of course I haven't. But I've seen this one. And anger, I feel you, buddy. I feel you. Sadness, thankfully cannot relate. Okay? Cannot relate. Joy, most of the time. Most of the time. Oh gosh. Is he nervous? Disgust, girl. You just remind me of my sister. And what is he called? No, the nervous Nelly. Is he called nervous? No, what is he called? Whatever he's called. Thankfully can't relate to that either. Oh my gosh. Hang on. Fear. Oh my god. Nervousness. I had to read the thing. I was like, that is not what his name is. You guys, I'm sorry. Dropped the ball just a little bit, but I'm really trying my best. It is a Disney Pixar film. Growing up can be a bumpy road, and it's no exception for Riley, who is uprooted from her Midwest life when her father gets a new job in San Francisco. I almost said San Francisco because, you know, Baymax. Riley is guided by her emotions: joy, fear, anger, disgust, and sadness. The emotions live in headquarters, the control center inside Riley's mind, where they help advise her through her every day. As Riley and her emotions struggle to adjust to new life in San Francisco, turmoil ensues in headquarters. Although joy, Riley's main and most important emotion, tries to keep things positive, the emotions conflict on how best to navigate the new house, city, and school. And it's a great movie. It is a great movie. Bing Bong, I love Bing Bong, and Bing Bong made me cry. But it's okay. The whole, like, imagination world is, like, really cute, you know? I say imagination world. Emotion world is really cute. Or, like, your core memories and stuff. It's just a cute movie. If you haven't seen Inside Out, go watch it. Now, a movie I've never seen. I think this is a Disney India movie. It's ABCD 2. The story of an Indian dance troupe. A motley assortment of boys and girls who come from the back streets of a Mumbai suburb, rise to fame, suffer a sudden downfall, and then go on a world hip-hop dance competition in Las Vegas to make a heroic attempt to seek vindication by regaining their lost glory and pride. It kind of sounds like the Step Up movies, but for kids. Does it not? Yeah, I mean, you know. All right. Does anybody else have a soft spot for Paul Rudd? Thought I'd ask before we jumped into this movie, because I do. I realized how much Paul Rudd has been a part of, like, my childhood in the movies that I watched. And honestly, thanks, Paul. I appreciate you, man. Ant-Man is the movie I'm referencing for this. But armed with astonishing ability to shrink in scale but increase in strength, Master Thief Scott Lang must embrace his inner hero and help his mentor, Dr. Hank Pym, protect the secret behind his spectacular Ant-Man suit from a generation of towering threats. Honestly, Ant-Man. Ant-Man. That's all I'm going to say. I don't think that anything else, like, needs to be said. I think that sums it up, actually. I'm grabbing coffee. Sorry. You guys, these creamers, so good. Get the Chobani. I mixed the, oh goodness, the cinnamon coffee cake and the sweet cream. Get yourself some Chobani coffee creamers. But not if you think you live anywhere near me, because I need them to be on the shelf when I go to purchase them. Thank you. Leave some for me. That's all I ask. All right, this is a Touchstone film. It's not rated, and it's Shucks, Pay Back the Money. Hidden camera comedy produced in South Africa, and I think we've talked about this guy before. Responsible for the loss of rugby's holy grail, the Curie Cup, Shucks sets off on a journey to pay for what he has done. In lieu of an R1 million fine, 1 million South African rands, he is offered a lifeline to create a reality film, one that ultimately plays pranks on unsuspecting locals and a host of famous personalities. I think we've talked about this before. I didn't really know much about it, but now I realize when it says Shucks, it probably has to do with this guy. So, have you seen it? Let me know. Next is and I'm making sure, Touchstone DreamWorks film. It's called Bridge of Spies. James Donovan, a Brooklyn lawyer, finds himself thrust into the center of a Cold War when the CIA sends him on a near impossible task to negotiate the release of a captured American U-2 pilot. That's all it gives me. It's directed by Steven Spielberg. If that gives you any indication, you should probably just watch it. I should probably just watch it. Also, like, this aesthetic, I'm here for. I love a good old-timey, so nice. Anyway, next film, The Good Dinosaur. I didn't watch this because I thought it was going to make me sad. I know. We're in the years of, if I thought it was going to make me sad, I didn't watch it. And it probably was going to make me sad. Animated feature from Pixar. In this story, the giant dinosaurs never became extinct. Okay, well, there's a start for happiness. I'm just kidding. Have you seen, listen, hot take. You've been to a museum, right? And you've seen the reproductions of the skeletons of dinosaurs and like megalodons and stuff. I don't want to hang out with that. When I was a kid, I thought, having a dinosaur would be real cool. As an adult, I'm like, no. The pterodactyls were 3 times the size of me. That is terrifying. And I don't think little me really understood the repercussions of that. No. I'd never get in any body of water. Ever. Terrifying. We wouldn't function. Couldn't go outside. Get lifted and taken away by, But anyway, Arlo is a lively dinosaur with a big heart who sets on a remarkable adventure, gaining an unlikely friend along the way, a human boy. While traveling through the harsh and mysterious landscape, Arlo learns the power of confronting his fears and discovers what he's truly capable of. Okay, if you've seen this movie, let me know in the comments if it's going to make me sad. And if it is it going to leave me sad for half the movie? Because that's really what I can't deal with. If it's a quick sadness and we can all move on, okay. But if I have to be sad the whole time and then I don't end on a happy note, I don't want it. I just don't want that kind of energy. Next is a Lucasfilm with Star Wars. The Force Awakens. 30 years ago, the Galactic Empire was defeated, but now the galaxy faces a new threat known as the First Order. Led by the mysterious Supreme Leader Snoke and his ruthless emissaries, they aim to hunt down the last Jedi, Luke Skywalker, who has been missing for some time, to rule the galaxy by destroying all opposition with the help of their planetary weapon, Starkiller Base. I have seen the first set of Star Wars films, 1 through... Okay, hang on. I know they're not in order, but the first 3. The first 3. Other than that, I haven't seen anything else, but the first 3. Pretty sure. I'm pretty solid on my statement. My sister is a big Star Wars fan. So, if there's anything that I have questions on, she normally can answer it. Sometimes I even stump her with questions. So, you know. Star Wars. It's great. At least the original. I haven't watched anything beyond that. That's all I can speak on. But guess what, guys? That was our last film. So let me get together what was our highest grossing, and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. After some extra digging, because there was some confusion in the interwebs about what film. So it took me a minute, but I'm back and we did it. All right, let me double check so I don't mess this up, because I will. Okay, in 2014, Disney's highest grossing film was Guardians of the Galaxy. And in 2015, Disney's highest grossing movie was Star Wars: The Force Awakens. I knew it was Star Wars, I just had to... The Force Awakens part. You know what I mean? I had to say it right. Which one of these was Disney's highest grossing film for 2014 to 2015? Boom! Star Wars. Of course it was. The Force Awakens. I am not surprised at all in any way, shape, or form. There was confusion while I was looking this up that like Big Hero 6 was a top movie from 2014. And it was. It was a big movie from 2014. But it was trying to discount any other film companies that like Disney owns. And I was like, no, I need all of them. We're talking about all of them. So you had to do some deep diving. Had these other film companies not be owned by Disney, Big Hero 6 probably would have been the highest grossing film in 2014 for Disney. So crazy, right? Anyway, Star Wars goes on our board for a little battle at the end. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know there was a bunch of randomness in it because there usually is. And now both of my fur children are just sleeping. So, of course, we get to the end and they're snoozing. But anywho, I will see you guys in the next one. We have to do 16 and 17. And then we'll do 18 and 19. And I may go ahead. No, I'm just going to do 18 and 19. I was going to say, I may go ahead and do like 2020, but I'm going to hold out. We can revisit this at a different time. But anyway, we're going to finish it up very, very soon. So stick with me, like, subscribe, follow along for more, and I'll see you guys in the next one.